Okay guys, welcome back to video number 3 on starting a new level 60 character. Alright, so in the previous videos we talked about how to exit out of the story chapter so you don't start that right away. We showed you a little bit about what your starting gear looks like and what your starting assets are, and now we're going to talk about the HUD, okay? So let me tell you straight up, I've been playing snipers and gunslingers since pretty much the beta of this game, and I can tell you that this HUD is kind of a mess. It's not quite the starter standard version, and it's kind of, takes up a huge chunk of the bottom part of the screen. So I'm not going to show you exactly how to edit your HUD, and because I don't know what kind of configuration you may like, especially if you've used, editors in World of Warcraft or some of the other MMOs out there. But I'll show you how to get started on it. So right now, if you look right to the right of my character's portrait, there's a symbol that looks kind of like a plus sign. If I click on that, you're going to see the interface menu. Now yours might look a little different. I have a bunch of pre-saved options here, okay? But you should see the 4 defaults or standardized interfaces, and you should also see at the bottom a note to open the interface editor. If I click on any of these, say I click on advanced, okay, that is automatically going to change. Excuse me, I'll do extended quick bars. It's going to change your HUD. Okay, so these are presets that you can use. If you like one of these, go ahead. But I'm going to show you a little bit about designing your own. There's the retro style. This is what you get if you started up a brand new level 1 character. The defaults. Okay. All right. And for me personally, I like Zach 1. This is the one that I use, okay? And this is kind of my standard PvE one with my message box in the lower right, lower left, excuse me, my map and my commands up in the upper right, my character, his companion, and then if you look, I have target and target of target up there as well. Okay. What I like about this is I like having a lot of open screen space, and there's a lot of theory craft on how to design your HUD. You're gonna have to find what works for you. But in general, what I would say is this. Your main action bars somewhere visible close to your character, so your eyes don't have to go very far from what your character animation is doing to what you are activating. Some sort of utility bars somewhere that have the extra moves that you're not immediately using. So in this game, there's usually about 6 to 10 moves in a DPS set that you're going to be using quite a bit. I break them up between my first hotbar and my mouse, and then you're going to have a lot of utility features that don't come around very often, that you may not use very much, but when you do need them, you want them, and you want them close by and visible, and that's why I usually have these 3 utility bars over here by the side. Also, if you look down here in my lower right-hand corner, I have my quest tracker, okay? I like it there by my utility bars. It's a little out of the way, and I can hide it. But this way I kind of keep a nice open area in the center so I can see when things are attacking me. This works for me for PvE and for raiding, but you can set it up, like I said, however you like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Open Interface Editor. Alright, so now we're in the editor screen. Now notice that while I'm in here, I can't turn or move my character at all. Okay, everything's completely locked in the game, and now I'm completely just editing my HUD. Alright, so you can see where I've placed everything. Alright, it's very simple. If you're looking to edit something, whatever you click on, the options to edit it are going to be right here in the center column. Whether you want to snap it to the grid, whether you want to change the scale of that item, if you want to change its brightness, if you want to flip its direction, so in this case flipping horizontally, you can see that my character's head and portrait are flipping back and forth, okay? Alright, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to tell you exactly where to place things, but I am going to tell you, like, this is how you get it done. And whenever you finish something up, feel free to just go ahead and save that work. And if you type in here a name for that configuration, it will save that configuration permanently in your list of options, and that way any character you make from level 1 to another level 60 you can use that configuration, okay? So definitely some important tips there. So again, to get into this, let me exit out. All right, so again, let me put you in the screen that you guys are seeing right now on yours. That would be, here we go. All right, so again, I click on the interface editor button right below my character's portrait. I hit open interface editor, and now I can edit anything on my HUD. I click on that item, and then the center interface editor menu reacts to that specific item. All right, and you can flip it, you can make it bigger, smaller, snap it to the grid, however you'd like to do it. But when you're done, you can save it by typing in the name of that save and clicking save. All right, and then that becomes your setting for you. Okay. All right. So guys, that is your HUD. I highly encourage you to play with that before you go into the next video to find a configuration that works for you on, you know, where do you like things placed and how much space you want to have on your screen. Where do you like your maps? Where do you like your chat? All right. In the next video, we'll talk a little bit more about keybinds and placement of moves. That'll be the next video. Thank you guys so much. Feel free to subscribe. Click like on my page if you like it, and feel free to use that new friend referral link. I'd love to see you guys. I'm on the Harbinger. My characters are all named Zach. Just wave and say hi. Take care, guys, and we'll see you.